आपकी आवाज कट रही है. Your voice is breaking. Vasudev, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I can hear you now. Thank you. Please continue. Answer the next slide.
Which phone do you have, sir?
Which
phone
phone?
do you have?
Which phone do you have? Absolutely, that's correct. Which, what here in this case, which is more appropriate? So which phone do you have? Absolutely right. Please answer the next one. Yep, go ahead. Page number 10. Yes, Vasudev, go ahead. Answer the next one.
Sir, I bought it for rupees 8,000. I bought it for rupees 8,000.
Yeah. The reason here it says brought and bought. So when you buy something, you use bought. When you bring something, you use brought, right? So here, yes, of course, kharida is to buy something. So I bought it for rupees 8,000. Absolutely right. Well done. Thank you.
So we can say, but the price was 10,000.
The price is fine. The cost is.
The cost is.
The cost is or the price is fine. But here, bought and brought, the two different things here.
Actually, sir, right, my concept is before price we can use at. The price at this phone is 10,000 rupees.
No, the price at meaning I didn't understand your sentence.
At we use for price also.
No, that you can use. You can purchase it for. Or let's say the phone is available for $2,000, for example. I'm just giving you an example.
Yes, sir.
Well, I didn't understand the concept you mentioned at. I didn't understand that. Give me a sentence,
Sir,
then I can tell you.
For price, we can use for preposition.
You can use for. Yes, absolutely right. You can use for. That is correct. That is correct. And okay, just give me a minute. Yep.
Sir, can I use in?
Give me a sentence.
I bought it in rupees 18.
No, for.
8,000.
For.
Okay.
For is more appropriate in this case. When you talk about the price of something, for is more appropriate in this particular context. Yeah.
Well, like that, the price of that phone at rupees 10,000.
See, that is, that at is used when you must have heard during auctions, for example. Sold, but there also when it says the commodity is sold to someone for a particular price, at can be used in only certain situations. If you give me the correct sentence, I'll tell you. Using because, at for, yeah.
If I compare the price, I get the product at cheaper cost.
Yeah. So for example, yeah, if you say, yeah, that's correct. So for example, you can buy a laptop at 1/3 of the price of you can buy a regular laptop at 1/3 of a price of a MacBook. You understand the difference now? That's when you can use at. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So, or for example, if you say at the cost of, okay, that if you use at the cost of in your sentence, you can also, you can use at when you make a sentence like that. Or the example that I gave, where you can buy, when you are comparing two things and you can buy something at 10% or at 1/3 price of another thing, for example. I'm just giving you an example. Okay.
Yes, sir. So in that sense, we can use at when we are comparing something.
Yes.
Sir, can we say like this? I bought it for rupees 8,000, which was priced at 9,000.
Yeah, that's correct. You can use it. Was priced at. For example, the laptop is priced at 8,000. That's what you mean, right?
The laptop was priced at 9,000, but I bought it for 8,000.
Can use it. You can use it. Just give me a minute, guys. Just give me a quick minute here. Just give me a minute, guys. Minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Thank you. Now, some of you are trying to join and got disconnected. Our pro learners, I'm sending the invite again. Please try to join again. Okay. I'll come back to the sentences. Just give me a quick second here. Yes, coming back to your sentence, yes, a particular commodity can be priced at something. That is correct. You can use it in that way. As long as your sentence is grammatically correct, it's fine. You can use it. The reason, yep. I'm sorry?
Can I say a sentence?
Sure. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
I bought a bike at the cost of 40,000 rupees.
I bought
A bike
at
the cost of
the cost
of 40,000 rupees.
40,000
rupees.
Fine, you can use it. I bought the cost at the cost of 40,000 rupees or for 40,000 rupees. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, both are grammatically correct. You're welcome. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Or download here. Okay, let's continue with the session. I'm going to ask, who was the last person who answered? Okay, Shivani, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shivani.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had some updates on the system today, so that's the reason. Okay, let's continue with Shivani. Shivani, what slide are you on? Are you on the 10th slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's continue. Please read the conversation, the entire conversation on page 11.
Okay. My phone has great battery life. How about yours? My phone's battery life is pathetic. You should have asked me before buying one. Yes, I should have.
Yes, I should have. Yeah, thank you. Generally, I do two people reading the conversation, but these conversations are very short conversations. Hence, I prefer one person reading it. Okay.
Sir, my pronunciation is right. It's a pathetic or a pathetic?
Pathetic. It's correct. Pathetic. TH. Okay. The TH has to sound pathetic. Yeah. He is a pathetic person. So, yeah. Common sentence these days. Yeah, please continue. Read the next slide. Answer the next one.
मेरे फोन की बैटरी लाइफ अच्छी है. Yes.
Go ahead.
My phone's battery life is good.
My phone's battery life is good. That's good to know. My phone's battery life is good. Thank you. Thank you, Shivani. Let's continue with Krishna. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Krishna, please continue. Answer the 13th slide.
My phone has a real pathetic battery life, sir. Sorry, I chosen second one. First.
No problem. That's okay. That's okay. Just give me a minute. So you said read the correct one. Read the answer the way it should be.
My phone has a really pathetic battery life.
My phone has a really pathetic battery life. Absolutely. Okay. My phone has a really pathetic battery life. Correct. Please answer the next one.
You should have asked me before buying.
You should have asked me before
Buying.
buying. Absolutely. Should have asked me before buying.
Sir, first one is correct or wrong, sir?
Read the first sentence.
You have asked me before buying.
What kind of a statement is that?
It's a simple statement, sir.
No. Simple, complicated is not my question. My question is, what do you derive any meaning out of that sentence? Guys, it's important to look at answers that are incorrect as well. So that's a good question. There's nothing wrong in asking a question, clarifying a doubt. Simple sentence, yes. But my question to you is, what is the meaning of that sentence? What do you understand from that sentence? It's very important to understand and analyze a statement as well. A lot of times we have grammatically correct statements in the options, but the reason we choose one is because of the translation. So leaving aside the translation, just let's park it for a second. Read the first sentence.
You have asked me before buying.
You have asked me. Shubha asked. Okay, the pronunciation. Work on that. So what do you understand from that statement?
When you purchase the mobile, that time you will ask me that type of sentence.
Then the meaning changes. You will ask me before buying. When I say that, I'm commanding someone. Okay, I'm giving a command. Before buying the phone, you need to ask me. You have to ask me. You will ask me. Okay, in future. This sentence, the correct answer is you should have asked me before buying, meaning the person should have consulted you before buying. But the first sentence, you have asked me before buying, is a grammatically correct sentence, but it does not make much sense.
Yes,
It only, yeah.
The sense of this sentence is you have already asked me before buy.
See, this
तुमने मुझसे
particular,
पूछ के खरीदा है.
yeah, exactly. You have asked me before buying, hence I am happy. But if I want to make that statement, I will not say you have asked me before buying. I will say you had asked me before buying, hence I am happy. You understand, Shubha?
Yes, sir.
You understand the difference? If I am happy about someone who had asked me, then I'll use it in the past, right? You had asked me. It's not you have asked me, correct? Got it? So,
Yes, sir. I got it.
yeah. So here it does not make sense. You have asked me is the only time that this sentence makes sense is this sentence makes sense. Just give me a minute. Let me turn it off and on. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. The only time it makes sense is when the speaker is talking about, that particular moment of making a sentence. Okay. But again, you have asked me before buying. Just give me a minute, guys. My system is stuck on a page. Okay. You have asked me before ing buying. Okay. This particular sentence, as I mentioned earlier, is not the reason it makes no sense here is because of the context. The only time it can make sense is when the person is speaking at that moment. Okay, Shobha, you got it?
Sir, I think, sir, I think fourth sentence is a kind of regret.
No, it's not a, it's not a, regret for the person who has bought it.
Yes, sir.
It's, you should have asked me before buying is a kind of a statement which is a regret for the person who has bought it. So you are telling the person, you're making him feel, he's.
No, sir, it is not regret. It is.
You should take permission.
No, I'm saying the other way around. His point is valid. The person, the speaker is telling the other person, probably the buyer is repenting. वो पछता रहा है खरीद के, and the speaker is saying, you should have asked me before buying. You would have probably saved your money. Okay.
It is related to the third if conditional, sir.
Yeah, exactly. You should have asked me, the third conditional. Correct. I agree. Good point. It's a good point. But if you're talking about from my speaker's thing, then it is a suggestion, or it is not a suggestion. It's actually a command, you should have asked me. Yeah. So conditional sentence. Okay.
The meaning of that, why didn't you not ask me?
Yeah, very good. Why didn't you ask me? If I were to make it as a question, then this same sentence, the same meaning is, very good point. Why didn't you ask me before buying? Okay. So किसी को पछतावा हो रहा है, why didn't you buy before? Why didn't you ask me before buying? Okay. Let's continue with Amit. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Amit. Please continue. Answer the next one. Amit Patel. I'll come to the other Amit. Amit Patel, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, I should have asked you.
I should have asked you. Okay. Yes, I should have asked you. Okay. Please continue, Amit. Okay,
Yes,
just give me a minute. Amit and the other Amit.
Yes,
y'all can read it like a conversation. So one person can start and the other person can reply. Okay.
Okay. My phone is very stylish. Hello.
Yep. Go ahead. Reply.
My phone is very stylish.
Stylish. Yes, Amit. Mr. Patel, you can reply.
Yes. Mine doesn't even look like it's for 8,000 bucks.
There are new phones available at very cheap prices now. Sorry.
Yes, whenever I have to buy a new phone, we will go together.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Fair enough. Thank you, Mr. Patel. The other Amit, Rakesh, you can continue. Please answer the next one.
मेरा फोन बहुत स्टाइलिश है. My phone is very stylish. Fourth one, sir. Last one.
My phone is very stylish. Stylish, sleek. Okay.
Stylish.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's ask Abhay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, Abhay, please continue. Answer the 18th one.
Yes, sir. My phone doesn't even look like it's for 8,000 bucks.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent.
My phone doesn't even look like it's for 8,000 bucks.
Excellent. Very good answer. Please answer the next one, Abhay. Yes.
Third one, sir.
Okay. Please read it.
We will go together anywhere I have to buy a new phone.
Very good. We will go together whenever I have to buy a new phone. Okay. So yeah, that's correct. The others are grammatically incorrect, make no sense, absolutely no sense. So we'll go together. Well done. So that was the end of the topic, but of course we have a lot of time. Just give me a moment, guys. I just need to switch on the power button for my laptop. Just give me a moment. Thank you. Yes. So others, okay. Isha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jasprit, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Nagendra, can you hear me? Renuka?
Yes, sir.
Good. We have Shubha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please check your connection. Okay, guys. So I'm going to do, we'll do an exercise. Okay. So how do you all want to play it? You all want to do a conversation or you all want me to do a grammar topic? Karthik also. Yes.
Sir, could you please show leaderboard once?
I'll show it at the end. That's
Okay, sir.
that's the last thing before we end. Yeah. So anyone who's okay, a conversation or rather than a conversation, let's do it this way. I will randomly ask you all to speak on a particular topic. Okay. So that's the challenge. Okay. So one person at a time, so that rather than having a conversation, I can at least hear someone clearly. So you all get a minute or two. Okay. If time permits, whatever time we have, I'll try and include as many people as possible. Okay. So let's start with Jasprit. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jasprit, I'm going to give you a topic, something that is relevant. Okay. Describe the current situation in your city related to the COVID restrictions, the vaccination, etc. in 5 to 10 statements and about a minute or two. Okay, you get about a minute or two. I'll tell you when to stop. If possible, you can stop. If you want to stop before that, it's fine, your choice. A minute or two. Just describe what is the situation in your city. First introduce yourself, your
Sir,
city,
will
and
you
then
give me time to think about the few sentences? Or
And
is it the prompt topic?
impromptu. Yes, absolutely. There's a word for it. I forgot that particular word. If anyone remembers, you can tell me. This generally used to give us a word, one word, and then
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous is the word, but there's a particular name for this exercise, which I've done it a lot of times when I've given interviews where
Jam session.
Jamming session is different. Jamming session is people gather and one person jams. That is different. This is something related to either give you a topic or one word and then you have to speak. Jasprit, you've already got 1 minute. I already spoke, so you already have quick fire. Yeah, quick fire. Yeah.
In my point of view, the situation is
Prompt.
It's called extempore. Sir, it is called
Extempore. Thank you. Yeah, extempore. I wasn't getting the word. Extempore. Absolutely. Yeah. From my point of view, Jasprit, now let's start. You can think anything. You can say anything. No one's going to judge you.
Yes, sir. From my point of view, the situation in my city is very normal. Everyone is.
Jasprit, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we don't know which city you live in. I don't know.
Yes, sir. And I thought that. Yeah. Actually, I'm from Jabalpur, and the situation of COVID-19 is normal because everyone is going freely. And nowadays, I never seen anyone to do any type of precautions. My school is also open and children are coming, but they are coming alternative days. So everyone think that now situation is going normal. And if I talk about COVID, COVID vaccine. So yes, I heard the news. Most of the people are alert about that. So they are taking about the vaccines. So do you want to listen more?
No, that's okay. It's your choice. You were speaking. I was just listening. If you have something to add, I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to listen.
Yes,
rather.
sir. People are generally aware about the precautions, so they are taking about vaccine, and it's day by day it is increasing, and more people are taken.
What about the restrictions in terms of the lockdown, the timing, etc.?
So it's past time. Yes, take mask, wear mask, and take sanitizer.
No. What I
And
mean is the timing. What are the timings of establishments, shops, etc.?
so nowadays, or if are you talking about the previous time?
No, now in your city, like for example in Mumbai till 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. malls are open till 9.
Sir, there is not
Shops,
fixed. All the time, all shops are open.
shops are open. That's good.
That's why I told you situation is normal. So
The
that
situation is
they
normal. Okay.
nowadays they school are opening, and hope we will feel normally, and we will forget about this.
Good, well done. Thank you for telling us about your city, explaining things. So couple of things: make shorter sentences, make more clear sentences. For example, certain things that I could make a note of, I was able to. People are going freely. No, people are roaming freely is a better word. Okay. So that you made a sentence stating not take, no, are not taking. Then children are coming. The better way, children, you said children's are coming. That's incorrect. Children are coming to school. Okay. Children are attending school. Then you said everyone think that situation is normal. Everyone thinks the situation is normal. Okay. You said most people, that's fine. You can also say most persons are, or most of the people are taking vaccines. Uh, People think that the situation is normal. So work on the sentence construction, work on the ing, usage of ing, make grammatically. It's not that you made a lot of mistakes. I'm just saying make more grammatically correct sentences and take a pause. Okay. I am from Jabalpur. I live in the state of in the state of MP. I am from MP, and I live in the city called Jabalpur. Okay. My The situation in my city is normal. Uh, Schools are about to reopen, and people are roaming freely. Okay, for example. So take pause, make shorter sentences so that you can make more clear sentences. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's my feedback. Apart from that, well done. Thank you for telling us about your city. So let's continue. Thank you. Let's continue with Karthik. Can you hear me?
Sir.
Okay. Karthik, tell us about your city generally. Okay. If I want to visit your city, okay, why should I visit your city? What are the things? So I'm not talking about COVID, got nothing to do with COVID. I'm just saying if I want to visit your city, what are the things that I should look for, etc. Okay.
I feel proud to introduce my city, sir. I am from Vizag, which is in Andhra Pradesh state of South India.
Okay.
Okay, actually, the other name for Vizag is Steel City, as we have a steel plant here now, which is under discussion in the news.
Okay.
Actually, Vizag is a very peaceful city, sir. We actually we have a beach in Vizag. We also have many tourist spots in Vizag, and the famous tourist spot near to Vizag is Araku, which is a hill station. People feel people show very much interest to go to Araku in winter season.
Anything else? Food, etc. Anything particular that is peculiar, or any particular thing that is special to your particular city, your city?
And
something unique.
Vizag, unique thing in Vizag is we have submarine in Vizag, sir. That is the unique thing, which which we have only here, except in other places.
Yeah.
We also have INS Virat here, sir.
Yeah.
That is also another unique thing we have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Well done. Thank you. So a couple of things. So yes, you speak confidently. Just try and avoid repetition. Repetition, I mean, you don't have to mention the name of your city in every statement, in every sentence. Okay. So you can try avoiding that. So you used Vizag multiple times. You can avoid that. You mentioned that people are very much interested in going to the hill station. You can say people are keen. People are always keen to visit this particular place, which is, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the place. And you can say the place has a cooler temperature, as a cold, cooler temperatures. So people are interested in visiting. People are keen to visit this particular hill station whenever they get the opportunity. Then, so yes, sentence construction is fine for you. Some of the sentences were way too short. When you are describing something, you can add a few more words, is my suggestion. Like, okay, so in your free time, you can just practice writing longer sentences. Sometimes we speak longer sentences when it's not needed. Sometimes we speak when it is when we speak shorter sentences when actually a longer description is needed. So that depends on, what are you trying to describe, basically. That's the basic point here. So that's fine. You can be a little more expressive in your, when you are talking about your city. You've lived in the city, so you have strong memories of the place. So you can possibly add some memories which kind of reflect nostalgia, right? For example, places that are visited by college students, by school students, some places that have a lot of sentimental value for the people living in your city. This is not just for Karthik. This is just I'm giving an example to everyone. When you describe your city, the place where you are, you born and brought up in that particular place, right, in that city. So you have strong memories. You can, and a lot of other people would also have memories of that particular place. So you can try and include nostalgic memories of nostalgia, a bit of nostalgia in your description. These are topics which are personal, which are close to you. So that's the reason these are good topics to describe, work on for English, as well as, not just for speaking practice, but also for writing exercises. Okay, so work on that. Apart from that, it's pretty good. Nothing much to add. Okay.
Can I, sir?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Can I, sir?
Your name, please?
Krishna.
Krishna, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Krishna. Yes, go ahead. No problem. Krishna, go ahead.
Sir, I am also from Warangal in Telangana.
Okay.
Here are also to see historical places, which is identified UNESCO. That is also in Warangal. We proud of for that. And and here is also NIT.
Can you hear me, Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I thought I lost you. Okay. Anything else? I'm sorry. You were saying something.
Which is identified UNESCO. That is also in Warangal. We proud of for that.
Okay.
And also here is NIT.
What is that? Can you tell us what is it?
NIT. National Institute of Technology, sir.
Okay, I got it. NIIT. Yep. NIT. Yep. Got it. Okay. So a lot of students. Yeah. So like a university town. Yep.
Lot of students will get jobs from placements from here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I understand. Great. So Krishna, when you make sentences, when you say here are also to see historical sentences, that's grammatically incorrect. You need to say there are many historical places to see or visit in my city. Okay, that's one thing. You said we proud of, we are proud of. You missed out. Okay, so we are proud of our city. Then you said here is also beaches. That's incorrect. There are a lot of beaches, or my city has a lot of beaches. My city has some stunning beaches. The beaches have been recognized by UNESCO, for example, you mentioned. Okay, so you can say that. You can also say that my city is can be considered a university town, okay, or a college town, basically, because a students town, because there is the NIT Institute here. There are a lot of students who come and study here from different parts of the country. There are a lot of students from different parts of the country who come and study here. So it has a lively student culture, basically. So you can, make sentences, grammatically correct sentences. I'm just giving you the things that you missed out on. Okay, so that's it. That's my observation. Okay, so just work on the sentence construction, make grammatically correct sentences, and make grammatically complete sentences is my suggestion to you. Okay, all right, thank you. So let's continue with Renuka. Can you hear me? Yes, Renuka, we've already done the city part of it with you. I remember that. So we are going to do it. Can you hear me?
Yes,
My
sir.
voice is echoing. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Renuka, I want you to tell us about your favorite subject, be it in school, be it in college, be it generally. Not necessarily from school, from college also. It can be anything. It can be environment. It can be, it can be an art form, anything. Your favorite topic of, anything, any favorite subject is my question. Anything that you like, you're free to describe. Anything that you like doing. It
Yes,
can be any topic. See, you have a choice, so you can choose anything.
Okay, sir.
Take your time, take a minute. That's fine.
In intern, I like economy because it describes plans and demand supply. In my college, and after.
So Renuka, when you say you like economics, tell us a little bit about economics. What is economics? I don't know economics. I am from arts background, arts and commerce. So I don't know what is economics. Yes, commerce, I've studied a bit of economics, but I don't know, the fundamental. I know the fundamentals, basics, but I don't know in detail. So give me a brief description. Or let's say I don't know anything about economics. Tell me what is economics. Introduce economics to me. Why do you like economics?
1 minute, sir. It describes finance.
Renuka, your voice is breaking up. Your voice is breaking. So I can hear only 2-3 words and then it goes silent. So just check your connection or the mic.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, economy. It describes some.
You are free to speak anything. That was just a question from my end. You can say anything. You are free to speak about anything. I just want you to speak more. That's the whole idea. Okay.
It study individual business. It helps to finance.
It helps to conduct businesses. That's what you mean, right? Economics is very important. It helps to conduct businesses. It's a fundamental,
efficiency in the production and the exchanges, and increase of productivity or decrease on supply. How to product estimate price, how to estimate the price, and how to gain profit.
Okay, excellent.
I up to and
That's okay. That's okay, Renuka. I want you to, if I type a sentence on the chat, can you read it? If I've just typed hi, can you read it? H-I-Hi. I want you to read a text. I want you to read a text. So I'm just asking you, can you read what I've typed on the chat on the live session? I've typed hi. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
You can see it? Okay, very good. Renuka, I'm going to type a text. I want you to read it loud and clear. Okay, I want you to read it. Okay.
Yes.
Can you do that for me? Okay, good. Just give me a minute. Okay. Just give me a minute. Read it slowly and read it loudly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that I can hear you. Okay. I'm typing the text here. I want you to read it for me. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Read, go slow and read it clearly so that I can hear you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Economics is the study of how humans making decisions in the face of scarcity. This can be individual decisions, family decisions, business decisions, or societal decisions. If you look around carefully, you will see that scarcity is a fact of life. Scarcity means that human want for goods, services, and resources exceed what is available. Resources such as the labor, tools, land, raw material, and raw materials are necessary to produce the goods and services we want to buy. They exist in limited supply.
Exist. Okay. Very good. Good. Well done. So the reason I wanted you to read this is a couple of things. When you speak, Renuka, when you speak, try and open your mouth a little more. Okay. So that you sound a little more clear. When I asked you to speak about economics, see, I understand we have different levels of English. We have regional languages, influences, all that. So leaving all that aside, the basic feedback that I can give you is when you speak a little, open your mouth, okay, so that you can speak a little more clearly. Don't hesitate. Read a little, go slow, okay, read a little slower so that you can pronounce the words more clearly. And do reading exercises. Guys, I always emphasize, I want you all to do reading exercises in your free time so that when we discuss a particular topic or if you're reading something, you sound a little more clear, and that helps in the overall, scheme of things, basically. So, Renuka, my feedback for you is please do reading exercises. Don't hesitate. Don't worry. I understand, our comfort levels can be different. I can be, someone can be okay speaking in public. We have other learners with us. The sessions go live. We have the fear of being judged. Don't worry about that. That is not the idea. So if there is a fear, this is not just for Renuka, this is for everyone. Don't feel that people are judging me and what if I make mistakes. It's okay. The only way the only way you can improve is by making mistakes and learning from that. So if you have that kind of a fear, please park it. Please leave it aside. There's no stop thinking that someone's going to judge me. Leave it aside. Okay. The other thing, Renuka, is when you pronounce certain words, you don't complete the words. So pronounce the words, like for example, and you said exists, read the complete word. We want, but they exist in limited supply. Scarcity. Economics is the study. Hear me out. If I want to read this sentence, read it completely. So economics is the study of how humans make decisions in the face of scarcity. Take a pause. There's a full stop there. Then continue. These can be individual decisions, comma, family decisions, business decisions, or societal decisions. If you look around carefully, you will see that scarcity is a fact of life. I take a pause, then I continue. Scarcity means that human wants for goods, services, and resources exceed what is available. Then I continue. Resources such as labor, tools, land, and raw materials are necessary to produce the goods and services we want, but they exist in limited supply. Okay, are goods that we want, but they exist in limited supply. So pause, comma, respect the pauses, okay, when you read. So please work on this in your free time. And if there is a difficulty, try and use translation. Write the same topic that I gave you. What is your favorite subject? Write it in your own language. Which language do you speak? You speak Telugu, do you?
Yes, sir.
Write in Telugu, one page, one paragraph in Telugu.